You know, we can have a little flaming hot Cheeto, Netflix, and chill day sometimes. Shalom. I wanted to talk to you guys in today's video just about all of the things I have been obsessed with for the last few months. I discovered a lot of stuff in quarantine. You know, a lot of beauty products, but also just some like random lifestyle stuff, snacks, new YouTubers I found. You know, I had a little extra time on my hands like we all did. Got out of my comfort zone, tried some new stuff, and I want to share it all with you. So before I start, I want to mention something because I see a lot of creators do videos like this and they don't mention this. The stuff that I'm going to list from Amazon, I just want you guys to know I'm an Amazon affiliate. Most people who make like Amazon favorites videos, they're affiliates with Amazon. So if you buy something using an influencer link, like in the description box of their video, they will make a commission off that. So I'm just throwing that out there. It's really, really small. I feel like Amazon pays hardly anything, but still you should know that. I'll go ahead and start with the beauty products here since they're all sitting right here and I don't feel like going in the other room to get the other stuff. Should have done that beforehand. Okay, the first two things I want to talk about are absolutely amazing. They're a game changer. My makeup has truly never looked better. And if you've heard me say that before in the past, I was telling the truth at that point, but now it's even better. So I got a tip from Michaela. I can never think of her last name, but I always post screenshots of her and link her down below. She's a makeup artist and she's given me a lot of great tips. And my absolute favorite thing that she's taught me so far is this product combo. So this is the Radiance Serum from Exuviance, and this is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now guys, listen, I know I've told you before, I've preached before that I'm not a face primer person, and I'm still really not. I feel like these aren't primers. Yes, this one's labeled as a primer, but I just feel like they're sticky, glowy moisturizers. But oh my gosh, my skin has never looked, my makeup has never looked better. And in fact, I've been using this foundation a lot, L'Oreal Pro Glow. Everybody raves about it and I really didn't like it until I started using these. Like, they transform bad cakey dry foundations. My under eye area, I wonder if I could get close. I've had this makeup on for several hours, so I don't know how good I'm still gonna look, but I'm just, the glow, the staying power, like my Cetaphil moisturizes my face. It really does. Like, it made a huge difference when I started using it, but it doesn't make me glowy and dewy and fresh like these two products do. And also these are so sticky. There's like a grippy stickiness to them, so I just swear it like holds your foundation on all day. I don't care that much about my foundation lasting, especially right now when I'm like not going out and doing much, but still I'm really excited to try this with Maybelline Superstay foundation because I love that foundation, but it's a little heavy and it's a little matte, so I feel like with this, it would be perfect. By the way, just as a side note, this is crazy expensive. It's like $70. However, I've been using it like crazy. However, it's high end, it's super concentrated. And when I ordered this, I got an entire other full size product. It was like a exfoliator or something that came with it. So kind of got two products for one. Okay, the Makeup Forever HD Concealer. I'm gonna make a bold statement right now. This is the best, the #1 best concealer I've ever used. I was really into, I don't know where it is, but I was really into the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is amazing, especially like for a drugstore price. But I saw Katie Jane Hughes using this a lot, and what I really liked about when she used this was she would put it on without foundation and it would just blend seamlessly into her actual skin, which is really rare for a concealer to be able to do that. Like, I feel like if I were to just put concealer on my face and no foundation, it would be like my skin and concealer. But this melts flawlessly. I have it on my under eye right now, down the center of my face, here and here, and it's just somehow thin, but it covers everything. It's so melty and creamy and moisturizing. You can set it with powder if you want, but a lot of times I don't, and it's just, I can't explain how good it is. I don't even like under eye concealer, but I just crave using this because it's so beautiful. I got the shade 21 because that's what I saw Katie Jane Hughes get. And it's interesting because she looks like she's a little bit more fair than me, but somehow it still works for me. And I feel like the name HD, Ultra HD, is very fitting because my camera is really HD and I never feel like I have cakey crap under my eyes. These three products actually were part of a huge order I placed with Sephora like a couple months ago, and they were pretty much the only three things I liked. I think I hated everything else, which I guess I could talk about too in this video. All right, next up I have lip products. I'm a little nervous to talk about these because for some reason every time I talk about this person's products I get nasty comments. I still don't know why, but I full on have fallen in love with Scott Barnes lip products. I'm just realizing these are all high-end products I'm talking about today. And I'm sorry, don't get the wrong idea, guys. I'm still a drugstore girl. I just happened to find a couple bougie things that I like. So he was super sweet and sent me over all these lip products. The gloss, oh my god. I think the reason it impresses me so much is because I'm usually not that impressed by lip products. This is in the shade Triple X, and it's just a really pale, beautiful gloss. It doesn't look that pale on my hand. I love putting it over just my natural lips because it kind of lightens them a little bit, smooths them a little bit. They're super glossy. They're just gorgeous. And then also, he also makes liquid lipsticks. Now, my favorite one I actually lost. I'm so upset. I wore it in the Tammy video where I did my alter ego's makeup. It was called Engagement. I took it with me. I think I took it with me to Florida. I don't know. I took it with me somewhere and I can't find it and I'm devastated. It is the perfect color and the perfect formula. And again, I hate liquid lipsticks. I mean, do you guys see a recurring theme here? Not a big primer person, not a big concealer person, not a big liquid lipstick person, and I am thoroughly impressed by all of these. This one's called Keep It Coral. It's so cute. They dry down to like a 99% matte finish. Not crusty, not drying, not gross, don't oxidize, several shades darker. They're amazing, honestly. Ooh, they smell so good too, girl. All right, next up we have a powder. I hope I haven't talked about this already in another video because I've actually had this powder for a while, but just recently kind of fell in love with it. This is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation Powder. I feel like I'm always looking for a setting powder that has a little bit of coverage. So a lot of times I'll use foundation powder. So like I used to love the JCat Aquassurance powder. The problem with JCat Aquassurance is that it gets darker, whereas this, I swear, gets brighter. I love the makeup looks I see where the under eye area is nice and bright, not like stark white, but just bright, you know? So this is the shade Golden Fair. Oh my god, I just spilled it everywhere. I'll just kind of show you what I mean here. It's gonna brighten this area, conceal the pores, gives a nice, beautiful matte finish, and then it looks exactly like this, only better several hours later. I'm just gonna kind of leave it there so you can see the difference. Like, I still like the side. It looks, you know, a little more natural, if you will. I see more texture. I like both looks, but I'm just amazed at how this doesn't oxidize, refines the pores. Like, it's just an amazing powder. I feel like part of the reason I think that this gets brighter throughout the day is actually because my foundation is oxidizing, but still, it just goes to show you that this at the very least will stay the color that it is, which I so appreciate. All right, next up are just all the new like releases from Sigma. All of these brushes, I don't even know how I existed without them before. And the F80 Air is good. I could take it or leave it, but what I am obsessed with is the F53 Air Contour Brush. Oh my gosh. I talked about it on my Instagram story not too long ago. It's amazing. The Taklon bristles are so good for bronzing and contouring and blush because they don't lay down tons and tons of products. You can kind of build stuff up. Everything just looks super blendy. I love the shape. It fits perfectly like in the cheekbone area. Fully obsessed with the new foundation brush. I've only used it twice, but oh my god, it's amazing. It's the F47 and I knew just looking at it in the package it was going to be phenomenal. You can like punch yourself in the face with this and it does not hurt. It is so wonderful. Made. Beautiful shape too to get like right up under your eye. Oh my god, I love it. And then all their soft blend brushes. Again, this is kind of a new thing. I haven't been using these for very long, but I am a professional. I know my brushes. These are amazing. This one's very similar to the Spotlight Duster. It's just not quite as long. So it's great for blush or like diffusing a highlight. This is an amazing highlighter brush or like under the eye powder brush. And then they just get smaller and smaller. Like I've been using all of them like crazy. You can kind of see the powder flying off of them. This one's great for eyeshadow. All the soft blend brushes, amazing. And yes, I do have a code with Sigma. I'm not even gonna worry about plugging it, but all my discount codes are always linked in the description box. All right, next beauty product I have talked about many times, mostly on Instagram I feel like, but I did include this in a skincare video. I've really just fallen in love with it this year because I've gotten so sunburnt being at my family's cabin. So this is the Bedrock Balm. It's basically like a natural, all natural version of Neosporin. It has 22% zinc and it's really good for calming like red, dry, irritated skin, which You guys know I have that. It's so soothing, so healing, and I love, love, love when the owner sends me reviews that you guys write. If you guys mention me ever in your reviews of this stuff, like if you say, Jamie friend showed me this, whatever, the owner is really sweet and always sends them to me, and I love reading them. I'm like shocked. I'm not shocked, but I am shocked at how many like skin conditions this stuff has helped you guys with. And again, yes, I do have a code. It'll be in the description box. All right, last beauty product. I am so thrilled. And this is actually a combination. So I have two products here technically. Let me just talk about the first one. So this is the Bondi Sands Self Tanner. This is the ultra dark one. Oh my gosh, I bought this on a recommendation from Taylor Wynn. She said it was like the best formula she'd ever used. And I love self tanners. I love having a glow, but I struggle so bad with them because my skin is so heinously dry. Self tanners tend to look good for one day and then they flake off of me like in patches a day later, and this really didn't do that. It just a little bit on my arms after like several weeks. I was starting to see like some splotchiness, but just nothing compared to other self tanners I use. Like I always loved Saint Tropez. I like Loving Tan, and I just thought it was just reality that they were gonna flake off because my skin's so dry, but somehow this doesn't. It's a beautiful tone. It's not orange whatsoever. It smells so divine. Gosh, I'm gonna turn my nose brown if I keep doing that. It's right at Walgreens, so it's not even as expensive as the other one. And in addition to this, I discovered something else, a little match made in heaven. So I used this like according to its instructions, and then the next day and in like the following weeks I follow up with this, and I swear this combination has been amazing. I'm finally able to like hold and maintain my tan without it flaking off. I really appreciated that the instructions on the Bondi Sands said make sure your skin is clean, exfoliated, and free of moisturizers. I don't know if other brands say that, but that was the first time I personally had seen it, and I was like, oh, good to know, because I always moisturize head to toe before putting on self tanner because I'm so dry. But turns out moisturizer will actually like remove or break down the self tanner. So I was like, well, what could I do? I have to have moisturizer, but I don't want it to remove my self tanner. And I was like, duh, I'll get a moisturizer that has self tanner in it. Like there's no way this would remove this, right? And yeah, I was right. So this is the one, I got the medium to tan one. This is actually the third one I've bought. I feel like maybe I bought this in the past and didn't like it. So I guess I don't love this just on my normal skin, but in conjunction with this, it has been amazing. Okay, that's it for beauty products. That was like, took longer than I thought it was going to. My mouth is dry. Okay, so first little lifestyle item, if you will, is my selfie stand. So I was on the hunt for like a phone/tablet stand. I bought one from Amazon. It was horrible. It came with a ring light and everything. It had great reviews. Trash. Jaclyn Hill recommended this one, and I was like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Even Nick was obsessed with this, and he was like, can you order me one of these? This base is so heavy duty and durable, like your phone's not going anywhere. You can expand it, make it nice and tall, shorten it. This goes all around, opens wide enough for your phone or your tablet, and I just love it. It's been super handy for like live videos or just anything I want to do hands-free. Even when I babysit my friends' little kids, one of the things they like to do with me is make videos because they know like I do YouTube. They love it, and I even used it as a movie theater screen for their Barbies. I've just been obsessed with it lately. So that's from Amazon. Okay, next thing from Amazon. Oh my gosh, this has like changed my life. Come here, sweetie. I'm not gonna hurt you. Again, talked about this on my Instagram stories. I'm sorry if you're sick of hearing about it, but this little device called VidBox is truly out of this world phenomenal. It will take your home VHS tapes and convert them to digital files right onto your MacBook. Now this is the one for Apple. I'm pretty sure they make one like for, you know, people who don't use Apple, but I just can't believe how easy it was. I can't show you because they're plugged in, but it comes with the cords you need. You just need those red, white, and yellow cords, you know, plug those in here, you know, one end into here, one end into your VCR, and then this end is for a USB cable that goes right into your laptop or computer. You literally hit play on the VCR and record on the laptop, and you have a digital file. So I've just been spending like hours converting all these little VHS-C tapes from like my childhood into digital files. You can preserve all your memories without having to go to Walmart and like sending your original copy away, waiting 6 weeks, hopes it'll come back. Like, this is amazing. Okay, I have 2 snacks. Hold on, I gotta go get them. All right, I got 2 snacks here. One healthy, one not remotely healthy. Let's go with unhealthy first. Talked about this in a live video the other night. The Netflix and chilled ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. And yes, this one's empty. Oh my God. This is so amazing. Let me read you the description, okay? Peanut butter ice cream with sweet and salty pretzel swirls and fudge brownies. Now listen, okay? I'm not a huge peanut butter person, but there's something about this peanut butter ice cream. It's salty. And there's like crunchy pretzels in it, and I thought it was gonna be like pretzel, you know, like the shape of a pretzel, but it's not. It's like pretzel dust, salty pretzel dust swirled in there. And then of course brownies, which who doesn't like brownies? It is the best thing ever. I really hope they don't discontinue it. I feel like they're going to, but also there's a vegan version of this, which is the whole reason I purchased it in the first place. I thought it was strictly a non-dairy flavor. I saw a girl on TikTok eating it, and so I went and grabbed it, and I saw Netflix and chilled and didn't look any further, but just be careful because there's a dairy one and a non-dairy one. It's phenomenal. And don't get me wrong, guys, like I'm very health conscious right now. I'm not trying to promote like consuming too much sugar. Sugar's horrible for you, but we all have to have our days, right? Like I am 25 pounds down since March, and I still eat this sometimes, you know, we can have a little flaming hot Cheeto Netflix and chill day sometimes. And the next thing I discovered is this oatmeal by Kodak Cakes. I don't know if it's pronounced Kodak or Kodiak. It's a little expensive. It's like $2 a pop. Sometimes you can get them on sale, but Nick convinced me to buy them because he's like, if you went and got fast food, you'd probably spend $5. And I'm like, all right. There's glitter in my hair. Wow. So this particular flavor, just the classic power oats, I love because there's no sugar, which like on a normal basis, I'm totally avoiding sugar because of my like candida diet thing. And it's so hard to find quick oatmeal like this that doesn't have sugar in it. So 0 sugar, but then they add a bunch of different proteins. There's pea protein and whey protein. There's sea salt that has like a nice kind of salty flavor. And I just love it because you can customize it. You can add whatever you want, bananas, honey, blueberries, you know, whatever. And oats are good for your heart apparently. And they're super quick and easy. You just add water and microwave it. Oh, I have one more discovery. The orange the orange vanilla seltzer water from the Polar brand. Oh my God. I love all sparkling water. This one obviously tastes like a dreamsicle. It's amazing like for cravings, you know, you get a full belly from the carbonation, get a little dreamsicle taste. All right, now real briefly, I just want to talk about the stuff that I didn't like. It's mostly beauty products. Actually, it's all beauty products. So within my big purchase from Sephora, I got the Lila Bee Aglow Face Mist. I've been using it, but it does physically nothing, and it was really expensive. Like I'm using it up, it smells good and everything, but it literally just ends up feeling like I sprayed water on my face. I don't feel dewy at all, and I absolutely hate the mister. It's real intense, you know. I would 1000% rather use the Morphe one, which is a fraction of the price. 2 foundations I also bought in that same like Sephora haul. Hated them both. The worst one was the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. This is horrible on me. Just heavy, cakey, splitty, breaky uppy. And even if I could work all around that with like setting sprays and moisturizers and stuff, it oxidizes like 86 shades deeper by the end of the day. And it is so scented. Oh my gosh, I can't. This, and then I don't have it here, but the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Do I have that? I bought 2 bottles of each of these. Like they had such good reviews, I didn't think I needed to try a sample or anything. I was like, no, these are gonna be great. The Armani Luminous Silk one was like 60 bucks. It's so boring. And the last thing I wanna show you guys, this was totally like my fault that this purchase was a fail. So I saw an ad on TikTok and I was so enthralled. I was like, this looks life-changing, oh my gosh. But look what it says on the box. This is really real. Children, if you're watching, cover your eyes. Yep, it really says that. And I couldn't agree with it more. Okay, I think I got everything. So I asked you guys on Instagram the other day to send me your favorite like quarantine discoveries, whether it's YouTubers or snacks or makeup, movies, anything. And guys, also never be afraid to tell me what you don't like and what I should save my money on, because you guys could have told me that this was poop. Okay? I'm just kidding. I love you. See you in the next video. Bye.